What's up, guys? Come on, check out the shop. It's a little chilly outside. So guys, welcome to the shop. I'm gonna officially give you guys the grand tour of what we got going on here at the RestoCycles shop. Starting off, I have no insulation in here. It is really cold. Usually it's about 5 to 10 degrees higher than it is outside. So I'll start by showing you guys how I'm heating this place. It is a 210,000 BTU heater. It's a like $400 unit. I stole it for $150 brand new. So got my snow blower, which is super cool. I guess first off, I can tell you guys what the actual dimensions of this building are. It's a 30-foot wide by 45-foot deep, and it's about 17 feet to the trusses of the building. So it's really big. It's about 1,300 square foot, I believe. My door is 12 feet wide by 14 feet tall. There's a lot that I still want to do to this place, so keep that in mind. A lot. I would say that we're probably about halfway to what I actually want, maybe not even. First off, I made this little landing here. I want to do maybe like a live edge, but pretty much just like a storage for like everyday stuff. I just kind of did a weird DIY thing with whatever scrap wood and 2x4s I had lying around. If you guys, I'm going to say this a lot of times, but for those of you that have been around for a while, my buddy Cornpet on YouTube and Instagram, you guys should check him out. He made me this helmet. I hung it up for the winter, and I'll bring it back out when it comes season again. Got a toolbox here. This is just a hand-me-down that I've had for a while. I guess we can go this way. We'll walk this way. So this right here, it was an anniversary gift that I gave to my wife for our first wedding anniversary. It is a 1973 Volkswagen Beetle. It's a Super Beetle, so I believe that means it's a little bit bigger. It's gonna be a project. It's got holes in the floor. It did run. I have the front wheel off. I'm kind of just addressing what we want to do to it over the winter. We should be running and riding next season, depending on our budget. So we'll see from there. Just have a floating table that I'm pulling out to do YouTube videos. I have obviously my row of bikes. You guys are pretty familiar with that. You guys see that all the time. This is my wife's car. We're kind of keeping it in the stable for the year, trying not to do too much winter riding with it. But this is my wife's car, a lot cooler than my SUV. That'll bring us all the way over here. This is the actual shop that I do everything, mostly everything. The other way that I'm heating the building is that big torpedo heater heats most of my building, but this is where I usually work and tinker. I have, I don't even know what this thing is, some kind of umbrella heater, but it works great. It's run off propane, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. Over here, like I said, I have my row of bikes, as you guys can see. Those are pretty much just all runners. This was something that my dad got me. It actually goes to a walk-in van for like service guys, but I hung it up on the wall because I thought this thing was super cool. It's got all these shelves, super heavy duty. I got a little butcher block table that I just do my hand cleaning stuff, and I even installed a little light under here just so I can you know, have better lighting when I'm working. If you want to come on in the shop here, we continued the table. It's a little higher so I can stand and work instead of sitting, because I do try to stand on my feet more than I sit. And if, again, as I said, if you guys have been here from basically the start, this was my toolbox the entire time. I was running on a little guy. I paid like 80 bucks for it. And with the shop, with the bigger shop, I'm glad to say that I got myself an actual toolbox. It's doubling as a table. It's huge. It's more than you could ever need. Literally, I went from this to this. This is a 6-foot table, and I love it. Continuing on over here, if you want to walk over here, I have another 6-foot table, so I'm running 12 feet of stainless steel table that are going to be here permanently. This is kind of the active project. As you guys, those of you on Instagram know, we're working on this 1973 Vespa Piaggio Ciao. Here's all the parts that are done, ready to be put back on the bike. I pretty much just need to restore the paint on it, and then we are going to be back in action, and I am splitting the case as we speak. I've got another floating table over here, just as I need it, and a couple, a few of these things like the Beetle and these motorcycles that you see, these have been in another state. I'm originally from Pennsylvania. You guys would have saw that on my first video, which I'll put, I believe it's going to be up here. Might be over here though. I'll put it up there. If you guys want to check it out from the start, this is the third video of maybe 4. But this was a project that I bought before I got into all the mopeds. I might try to spruce it up a little bit before I sell it, but this is going to be for sale. I believe it's 1982 Honda CB 450, 750, something like that. But this is my baby here. I talked a little bit about it in the first video. This is my ride. So this is always a 19 before I say anything. This is a 2006 Gixxer 600. This is my baby. This is my ride. I eventually want to have a couch here and as you guys can see, that's a wall mount for a 50 to 86 inch TV I plan on installing. But this is what I had lying around. And speaking of lying around, this is an Xbox One. I decided to bring it to the shop so I can at least put something on in the background. I have a collection of ladders that I haven't bought any of these. I've just been given ladders. I have about 90 amps in this building. And I do, as you guys can see over here, I have a gas line ran underneath the ground along with the electric. Everything's run under the ground and into the building. So once I do insulate this place, I will be putting in a heater, which will be amazing because it's like at maximum like 45 degrees in here. So again, I have my other toolbox. This is just kind of like for my cars and just everyday use, kind of keep the moped stuff away from my real life stuff. And then the other day I wanted to store some stuff, so I built a loft. I don't know how to build a loft, but that made sense to me when I did it. So I have some of the storage for the summer up there and the Volkswagen stuff up there. And yeah, so as of right now, that's kind of all we have going on, guys, in the shop. But everything is coming out great. I'm beyond happy with what I have going on here. This is literally amazing. It's more than I deserve fully, but with the support that I've been getting from you guys and just the passion that I have for the bikes, this is what made sense. So I appreciate you guys following up for part 3 of our maybe 4-part series. If not, this might be the last one, but we'll see. So thanks guys for tuning in. And if you guys have any other questions about anything that you guys saw on here, just hit me up in the comments and we can talk about it. Maybe I'll make another video separate on it. Thanks guys, ride safe.